Hey ladies and gents, this is Linda Chic777, and today I'm coming at you because I just wanted to share with you a quick present. I actually made 3 very similar to this for Christmas, and of course you could do this any other time of the year, I guess, if you wanted, if you found something cute. And I apologize because I did not do a start to finish on these because I really didn't know what I was going to do, and by the time I got to like my second one, I probably did figure it out, but by that time it was like 2:30 in the morning because I got a really late start, and I'm like, I just have to get these done. So I still at least wanted to share with you, and you have seen some of my other videos, like especially the last one, a design team project for Renee Bouquets that I had created and worked on like a sled. And I will have that link down below for you, or popped up at the end of the video in case you haven't seen it. But it's kind of the same process as this. The word, as you can see, says joy. It is actually very big. I got it at one of our local stores. It's kind of a one-stop shopping store. Here on the West Coast, it's called Fred Meyer's. A lot of you may know it as Kroger in your area. And this was in their Christmas section, of course, and it's actually very big. It's a nice size for a present. From the base up to the top is just slightly over 12 inches. And I think, let's see, from, one end of the base to the other, let's see, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, almost 18 inches. So really nice. And I had got it, it was like 20% off. So I got it, it was down to, I don't know, 14, 13 something. And then I had a coupon for another 10% off. Anyway, all said total, it cost me $11.99. So I had purchased 3 of them. I had greenery and stuff left over. A lot of this greenery and stuff that I'd got from Hobby Lobby. Some of these are Dollar Tree picks, including the pine cones. This pine cone was actually in my yard, so I sprayed it with that fake snow stuff that you could get at like Walmart. I tucked everything in, and it turned out really super cute. So let me adjust my camera a little bit so that I could show you this up a little bit more close and personal. One moment, please. Okay, so, did I say at the beginning, I just thought I'd show you because it is a quick project, and if you could find something like this, shopping, you add a little bit of greenery to it by the time you figure out a design, but what the heck, copy this one if you need a quick design and don't want to think about it for, 3 hours. I don't mind at all, and it's a quick, nice gift to give to somebody. And the way, like, this says joy, I mean, yeah, we associate that with Christmas, but it doesn't really have to be associated with Christmas. You could, like, paint this white, make it like a wintry scene. I mean, you could do anything with it, or find, like, the word love, whatever. But, I made this Christmassy, and it was kind of a burgundy. Your camera isn't lying. It's kind of a dark burgundy, kind of graduates into, like, a kind of a brick red color, and I kind of liked that about it. And I had used Walmart's glitter spray. I will show you all 3 of these. They're pretty similar, but I'll show you really quick. But this is just a glitter spray at Walmart that I got. Sorry for the shine, guys. Overhead light, there it is. Okay, so I just kind of sprayed that on, all the letters and stuff once I was done. So it's just, you can kind of see some of the little dots on it. It's just got a nice little splattery of glitter. And then what I did with some of the picks is I sprayed them with that fake spray snow, and it's called Snow. At Walmart, it's like $1.50 a can. So I sprayed some of that, sprayed the pine cone like I mentioned, a couple of pine cones on there, and then I just kind of went to town gluing stuff together. And so let me bring it close up this way. This is from, I've been using it on almost everything this year, a pick that I cut apart because I love kind of how sugary it is. And then I put in a couple of sprays kind of this way, and then there's another little spray right in here underneath. You can see that I didn't, that darker green color, that I didn't add any snow to. So the first thing I did is I kind of lined it with this. I fanned it like on the J. And then I added this one down here, I glued it to the letter J, then I glued this one and this one kind of, in an upright type fashion. And then I came over here and I glued this one kind of fanning out the other direction. And I had these couple of little things as well from a pick I took off, so I kind of just glued them onto the base. I've got one here and one down here. And then I just started tucking in. This is a Dollar Tree spray, so I kind of tucked that in. These little glittery squiggles, I'm going to call them. You can get them most anywhere, but I got mine at Walmart, and I kind of tucked that in. Tucked in these because I just love, they just look like snowballs, so got those again from Dollar Tree. And these actually, some of the picks I got was like 2 for $1, and that's what one of these was, 2 for $1. Got these real pretty like picks here. They're great big picks at Dollar Tree as well. Really big ones, like ones you could almost put like in a vase, really big and long, and they were over by like the garden section. They had like a kind of a cream color and these real pretty burgundy colors. Let's see, we'll come back to that center section. This is a pine cone from my yard. I sprayed with the snow. This came off one of the Dollar Tree picks. Again, I put in that snowball one. I put in this and another squiggle over here. And again, this is kind of that crystal-y looking branch. And then I just tucked in some bells that I had, all from Dollar Tree. This one, these bells that are white, I spray painted them white. They were probably originally one of the silver or the gold ones. Spray painted them white, so I tucked that in there. And then one in here, and that was it. So I've got the 2 white ones and kind of that real pretty, it's kind of a real pretty brown one. These like brownish bells from Dollar Tree were on one of those things that's like a doorknob thing. You put on your doorknob so, you know, open, close the door, it jingles. Okay. And then right over here in the center, this is a wired ribbon I got at Hobby Lobby. It's like a chicken wire, and it does have all that texture on it. So I just cut pieces of it off and symbolize it into a bow. Like I said, I'll have that link to the video to the sled, and you'll see me use that as well. And then this is just a kind of burlap poinsettia that I got at not Hobby Lobby, that was Dollar Tree. And I kind of tucked that on top of this. And then this is just a real pretty wired ribbon I got from Hobby Lobby. Put that on top and then sprayed a pine cone from the yard and tucked that right on top. And then these aren't glued in. I just kind of tucked them in under that wire ribbon there. And then I've got a little simple gift for somebody. And then on the back, I didn't do anything, but all I did was I put in a little tag that just said decorated especially for you by me, and it gave the the month and the year, and it says Merry Ho Ho Ho. I just kind of made those off my computer. Since I didn't make the whole thing, I decorated it just so they remember from years to come who decorated this for them. So there's one. So I've got that. Let me show you the other one. Very similar to it, except I used some reds in this one. So here it is. I decorated the same way, a little bit different on the greenery this time because I was just using leftover pieces I had from Hobby Lobby. But again, I tucked in these cute snowballs and the glittery pick and these little picks here. Let's see. Oh, these little kind of, they're gold, but they're not a bright gold. I like that. Kind of a bronzy gold almost. A pick from Hobby Lobby that I got. And I tucked a red bell in on this one. And as we go across, I tucked in a red glittery pine cone that I got from Dollar Tree. So, I mean, if you got picks from Dollar Tree, you know, you found something similar to this, got picks from Dollar Tree and then decorated up. And even if you didn't do it for Christmas, but those of you that do Christmas bazaars, you found some stuff like this that you could get, you know, day after Christmas sale. You get them half off. I mean, you know, even at 75% off, you know, get them down to like $7, $8. And then you get picks from Dollar Tree that you can tuck in there. This and this, perfectly nice. Bells. I mean, you can make this pretty darn cheap. And, you know, you could probably make it under $10, let's say. Sell it for $20 to $25. So it's a nice idea for that for craft bazaars for next year. Pine cones again from picks I had. One's from my yard that I painted. Again, over here with the red bell, and then this bell is also from Dollar Tree that I painted with the Viva Rusty paint. And in the center here, again, same with that wire bow, same with the poinsettia from Dollar Tree. And then I used a different ribbon on this one, a little bit more red tones, plus burgundy in it to kind of match the burgundies and the red, and then a little pine cone in the middle. And again, these aren't attached. I just kind of tucked them under that wire bow there. Okay, so there's that one. Super cute. All right, and then let me show you one more. Yeah, this one's mine. I'm going to admit it. I originally got one for me, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go back and get some more because I can totally make really nice presents out of that and be inexpensive. So yes, this one is mine. Same kind of concept, except since it's mine, I added a little bit more to it. But mostly all the same stuff. A little bit more greenery in it. A little bit more greenery coming around. I think really just a couple more branch of greenery. This one has like these branches. Can you see they're almost crystalled? Dollar Tree. Yeah, they have these like in a little with ugly gold little leaves with it. And it has like 3 of these on it. They're just little tiny things. Probably about that tall on a pick, and I pulled them off the pick and of course threw the ugly gold lame leaf looking thing away and tucked those in there. I made some bells on wire. I didn't make the bells. I put these, I made them all sugary with salt glitter mixture. Again, this is in my little sled video. Show you how to put one of these together. And I tucked that in there, and I had some of these, just a tiny bit of these little sugared berries left that I wanted to use for myself. I kept them specifically for me. If I'd had some, I would have put on the other ones, but I only had just a couple. And before I knew I was going to go back and get some more of these, I'd already set these aside for myself. So, let's see. And then I did again with that wire ribbon, and then I used that snowflake bow. I made a little bit longer for me, tails. I decided I want a little bit longer. I did some of those rusty bells in the center and added a little bit of red and white twine between the 2 bells. Same as like on that sled video. Added my own pine cone here in the center that I did the fake snow on. This is a larger bell from Dollar Tree, and I did the same as I did on the littler bells on the wire. I added, and what I did is a spray adhesive in, and I threw them into a salt glitter mixture just to kind of sugar them up a little bit. So that's what that is there. This is a pine cone, came off of a pick from Hobby Lobby. I added again some of those Dollar Tree snowball picks. Here's some more bells right down in here. Some of those kind of sugared berry picks. The little squiggles. There's those little kind of icy looking things. And then I had just 2 of these left from a pick of Hobby Lobby that I just love. So I tucked them in, and they're like berries, but they're supposed to be all snowy. Love those. So I had that and one other little teeny weeny one right up here. So I tucked it in to this ensemble here. Okay, so there you go. Just wanted to share those with you. And like I said, 2 or 3 times now, I'll have the link to that other video down below and at the end of this video. And that process will basically show you how I did this process. It's pretty much the same thing, but just, on a different piece. All right. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Share this on social media if you wish. Give it a thumbs up. I totally enjoy it. Leave a comment. I thank you all for commenting. I've been trying to comment back as much as I could. If you did have questions or do on my latest overall Christmas Craft Bazaar video for 2017, I made a separate video. It was a Q&A video with a couple of tutorials in there that I believe answered most everybody's questions in there because I had so many comments. Thank you so much that I just thought a overall Q&A video would probably be the best way to go. So if you haven't watched that and you had questions, please go watch that video. I'll have the link to that on here as well. I thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.